in the trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Kicks it out to Johnson. Young against Maxey. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you'll love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now, here is George. Launches it. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Pass to Rizachet. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
A true highlight of Richard's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Alder. David.
Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Young after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Oubre outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Oubre's got 7 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Rizachet wide open. And the three off target. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Maxey. Embiid is at the elbow. Over Okongwu. Embiid, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here's Okongwu. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Here's Yabusele. 76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Shot left block. And Rizachet, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Rizachet has got his second bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Maxey. Outside Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Maxey, no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Edwards. Outside, Maxey. Fires the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top, up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Butler. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. Man with it. Edwards defending. Good work there as it goes. Man's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Capella against Embiid. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
So it's the Hawks now. The 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Rizachet. He has 5. And here's LeVert over Butler. Here's Capella. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Here's the screen from the baseline. A nice shot by McCain.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Young is subbed in for Rizachet. And then for Philadelphia, Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Okongwu, the pass to Niang. Young for 3, bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 10.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Now here's Embiid. Baseline J on the way. And again, it's Philadelphia.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Now Oubre, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. And that ties it up.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's Young on the wing. 6 to shoot. Good D by Embiid.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Yabusele. Got a piece of it. Stolen by LeVert. Now, here is Young. Again, Young missing. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to LeVert. Here's Young. Screen by Niang. And that's good. Trae Young for three. Young's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Atlanta. Here's Embiid. Covered by Okongwu. Fader on the way. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Joel Embiid.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The front court is Shai and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Oubre can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 4. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's Embiid following the basket by Trae Young. Can't cash in from close range.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Johnson. Shai sets the screen for Johnson. And the dunk by Shai.
Yeah, if you give Shai a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Outside, Maxey. Here's Grimes. They need this. Good on the triple. Grimes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Back to Young. Over Maxey. Young's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Shai with the steal. Young dishes to Daniels. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Daniels has got his first bucket of the night. The 76ers trail by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
You're smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Right side, George. Yep, that one goes.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
For the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Shai. Mann comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And the shot goes in. LeVert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. From deep, George. And with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Johnson. Maxey against LeVert. Yep, it counts. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now, here's George. Pass to Yabusele. Now, here's Maxey. LeVert defending. The 76ers with another. Atlanta leading by 10. On the wing, man. Niang finds LeVert. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for Karis LeVert.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Joel Embiid, Yabusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. LeVert with the wide open look. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Embiid against Capella. Clock at 6. Embiid with a screen on LeVert. A nice shot by McCain.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
Atlanta leading by 6. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. And that one drops for him. Young's got 20 points.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Cloak loose. Rizachet with the steal. Daniels kicks to Young. Johnson with a screen on Maxey. Young, good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Young passes to Okongwu. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Embiid with it. Pass to Grimes. Over Daniels. Shot by Grimes. No good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young outside. There's the 3. Drops in the tray. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Young against Butler. And Young kicks to Capella. Pass to LeVert. Here's Krejci. And here is Capella. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 18.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better bet. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Tatum. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
You can't exhale at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range, not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Tatum. The 3 from Banchero. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
Boston on offense. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Wagner. Banchero left side. Shoots over Brown. Nails the baby hook. Banchero's got his second basket on the night.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Caldwell-Pope against White. Brown scanning the floor. The shake. And the layup is good.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Now here's Wagner. Banchero the screen. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Brown. Can't connect from 14.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Wagner. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Wagner. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Holiday passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Shakes him. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Wagner outside. Outside Carter. Pass to Bataze. Wagner inside. Brown's there. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 5.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Here's Brown. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Bataze. The 3 from Suggs. Offensive rebound, and he dunks it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Holiday. The Magic making their last shot. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Brown. Over Wagner. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Give him 8 points now. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Orlando ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Black passes to Bataze. Here's Banchero. There's the 3. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Banchero left side. Fires from 14. Banchero goes strong down low.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Tatum against Anthony. Shoots from 12. And it's Boston scoring again.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Banchero outside. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Banchero outside. Here's the floater. Counted. Banchero's got 12 points.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Tatum looking it over. Rebound by the Magic.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Banchero no good. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Richards got 5 points now this quarter. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And Orlando has possession. Outside Carter. Wagner outside. 5 to shoot. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner, the pass to Carter. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Wagner with it. Wagner with a screen on Brown. Here's the three. And Wagner is good for 3. Give him 8.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Holiday taking his time here. White on the wing. And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Suggs. Right side Carter. Wagner outside. Carter, a screen on Brown. Wagner for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Outside, Brown. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front, leading by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Magic on D. It's a 1-point game. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Anytime they want, 24/7, give the ball to Holiday and just let him make a play.
Holiday hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Carter. The 3 from Banchero. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Tatum against Banchero. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Tatum drills the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Unloads from 13. Again, Boston.
Got himself into a really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. Brown with some nice D. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. 3-point lead. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Here's Tatum, guarded by Banchero. Poke loose and stolen by Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting the score through contact and making it happen.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Black's checked in for Orlando. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner on the wing, defended by Brown. Banchero no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Magic trail by 4. Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Tatum. Down low, it's tipped. And Porzingis with the block. It's Brown on the wing, and there's the lob, stolen by Carter. Here we go.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Orlando shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Holiday. Latase's checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. Drills it from deep. Pritchard's got 8 points.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Banchero outside. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside, Brown. There's 14 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. He can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics out in front. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Banchero. Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Shot is good by Isaac.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Banchero the screen. The 3. Boston pulls it in. Up top, Tatum. Over Anthony. Tatum can't hit. Magic trail by 4. Pass to Banchero. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie. Banchero outside. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Boston leading by 5. Holiday passes to Brown. White for 3. The rebound by Carter.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Suggs. Now Banchero. Banchero unfazed by the contact.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that. Stepping up in a big moment, Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
And here's Tatum. Cleans from outside. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Banchero in the post. Defended by Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And the basket by Holiday.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the 4th. Inside. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Suggs. And here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. And that one's drained from the low block. Banchero's got 31. Here's White. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Holiday. So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
to possess it.
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Siakam off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the first one at the line is good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Good on both. And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Maxey against Halliburton. And that one's good, Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And here is Nesmith. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over George. Halliburton, no good. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And George kicks to Oubre. Maxey sends a screen for Oubre. Offensive rebound. Nobody near George. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Embiid from outside. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in. Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Outside Turner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Grimes. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Nembhard. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's George. He has 6. Now here's Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by George. Embiid's got 6 points.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Maxey against Halliburton. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
It's a tie game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Yabusele. He's out there with Edwards. Butler out there with Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. Goes back up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Embiid.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Butler. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it's in there. Halliburton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers leading by 4. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Maxey attacking. Outside for George. It's rebounded by Nesmith. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
From deep, George. His 2nd miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. To the paint. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Siakam. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bryant hits it from 3-point range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Maxey against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Nembhard with it. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Siakam. Off target with the jump hook. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He ends up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his son. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. That's the Pacers 5. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Lets it go from deep. And the three ball is good. Oubre has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick-and-roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
Here's George. Count it. George has got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. Over Maxey. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Indiana making a change here. Matherin's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Yabusele, he's checked in for George. Here's Yabusele, covered by Siakam. Pass to Embiid. Locked in, Embiid with a contested shot.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against them.
Halliburton outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And the Pacers another three.
Now Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Pass to Yabusele. Down low. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Now Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Oubre. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
To the paint, here's Siakam. And there it is for him. And that's now 6 points for Siakam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Maxey. There's the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the two. Halliburton with the bucket.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Butler dishes to Embiid. Here's McCain. Pass to Butler. Embiid with a screen on Halliburton. Butler from outside. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And here's Walker. Halliburton with it. Indiana moving the ball around. Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Over Butler. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pacers leading by 8. Siakam outside. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. And the rejection by Embiid. And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Turner. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Now Nembhard from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Nembhard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Hits it from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pacers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 31.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now, Nembhard. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay.
Court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Here's Banchero. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Outside Young. Floats one and rejected. Johnson against Banchero. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Orlando shooting their first foul shot of the game. Here's Young. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And the shot goes in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Young looking over the floor. Here's a Kongwu. It doesn't go for him. Oh, nice D from Carter. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Back to Young. 1:56 left in the first quarter here. Can they get it? And he lays it in. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
What intensity from Young in the paint. Not backing off because of some coverage.
Picked by Carter. Banchero passes to Carter. He's off on the layup.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Rizachet. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
Pass to Wagner. Okongwu with the rebound. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Daniels passes to Young. Here's Daniels. Picked up by Okongwu. Daniels misses. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Suggs outside. There's the triple. Orlando again missing. The Hawks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. All sorts of time. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Young's got 6.
Ice Trae, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
On the wing, Suggs. Guarded by Young. Suggs, right side. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic leading by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Banchero. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point. Out left to the wing. Here's Rizachet. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Such raw shooting ability for Rizachet in his first year.
Anthony up top. Isaac outside. Pass to Black. 3-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. And he buries his first look.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Young. Niang a screen. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Young! Deep shot!
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Here's Banchero. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Young. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Young's got 11. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jacket.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Young against Suggs. In low. Young misses.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Pass to man. Now here's a Kongwu. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded by Anthony. Outside man. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Carter. And here's Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, The defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Wagner.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Hawks trail by 10. Outside Young. Over Suggs. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Orlando, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Quinn Snyder with...
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time. Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero right side. The rebound by the Hawks. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Johnson against Banchero. Shoots over Johnson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Banchero's got 9 points.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Magic leading by 9. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Daniels. Over to the wing. Here's Risache. Here's Daniels. Young from long range. Ooh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Outside Carter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. He buries it from 3. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Young, the pass to Daniels. Back to Young. From deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. The 3 from Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Wagner outside. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. He's still feeling it. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner against Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. The 3 from Risacher. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Risacher's got 7. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic out in front. They lead by 6. And we're just moments. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's LeVert. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the point guard position. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That'll put Karis LeVert on the line. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac, and that one misses.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
That one's good for 2.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Banchero outside to the middle. Out to Anthony. Banchero outside. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the 3-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Daniels. Up top, Young. He's covered by Suggs. Young with the bucket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
You really can't give Banchero room anywhere. He will find a shot to take.
Steps back. Young inside. He's covered by Suggs. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Young's gotten 4 this quarter. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Paolo, strong.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Young against Suggs. Young misses. Orlando leading by 7. Suggs outside. Young against Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Young against Suggs. A nice shot by Young.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Wagner inside. And that one's good. And the Magic lead by 9.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's the Magic with the ball. Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. Rebounded by Johnson. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
There's Young with the 3, and he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. There's Young with the 3. Orlando with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
So the Magic win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one...
Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Kobe White is out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's White. Lays it up off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside ball. Now Giddey. Vucevic's screen on Brown. To the inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over. And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Buzelis grabs the board. Outside White. And so just over a minute and a half played. There's Ball with the three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Outside White. Pass to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Outside Ball. Here's White. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
1:27 left to play here in the first. Up top, Giddey. He's covered by Brown. Giddey, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to White. Back to Jones. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's Brown. He's got 5. Here's Hauser. Back to Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and a dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jones. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Brown. Beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Boston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter, they've got Dosunmu. Patrick Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith, and it's Jones in at the point guard. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Jones finds Smith. Giddey with it. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Here's Tatum. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Here's Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Jones. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Dosunmu. Tatum no good. For Chicago, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Shots good by Williams.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. The 3 from Tatum. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guy. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's White and 4, Dosunmu. Now here's Ball. Still without a basket. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Out to White. Pass to Buzelis. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Buzelis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. Brown outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out to Porzingis. Cans it from downtown. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic down low. Fades away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And Vooch is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Now here's Brown. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Vooch, outstanding.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in its center. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. A nice shot by Brown.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many Scots felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
Clever pump fake from Vooch, skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
He's off on the second.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Vucevic against Tatum. Shoots over Vucevic, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Williams is checked in. White finds Giddey. Outside, Ball. Drills it from outside. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead back up to 4 now for Boston. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Vucevic. Count it, and the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Now here's Brown. He's got 12. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 6. Lets it go with a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams against Tatum. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams scanning the floor. Giddey the pass to White. Vucevic is screen on Holiday. Down low for the lead, and Vucevic with the layup. And that's now 9 points for Vucevic.
Hard to deny Vuce inside when he can play over or through you.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Bucket is good. Tatum's got 16. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Oh, and nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Zach Collins. Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up. The contest and the rebound, folks, that is how you defend.
Porzingis passes to White. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Kobe White.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Tatum. Ball with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Bruce Ellis, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Tatum. What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, and he is a major problem.
White against White. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston. Brown with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. From 10 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to White. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Celtics leading by 4. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. It's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Tatum down low.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Here's Vucevic. Nice D from Porzingis. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
.36 seconds left in the game. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Ball from long range. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
And Giddey gets it to go. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Here's Buzelis. It's good from beyond the arc. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Pass to Buzelis. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some.
Runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5. Now here's George. And here's Oubre. Banked it in off the glass.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Banchero against Oubre. And Banchero gets it to go.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside Oubre. Jacks up a 3. Prime shot is off. About a minute played here so far in the first. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Oubre's got 5 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Banchero. 5 points in the game.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Pass to Grimes. Embiid inside. He's checked by Carter. The layup off target. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Banchero no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oubre can't hit. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the paint. Here's Carter. And he buries his first look.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
76ers trail by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Wagner for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
Pass to Grimes. Outside Oubre. Here's Maxey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Wagner. Atase with a screen. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Oh, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Maxey. Orlando making their last shot. 4 on the clock. Takes it inside. It's deflected. Wagner with it. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Butler, Edwards out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Yes, it's good.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. Embiid, pass to Grimes. Here's Oubre. The rebound by Carter.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
So it's Philadelphia now. Orlando making their last shot. Here's Yabusele. Embiid with it. He's checked by Carter. Here's Grimes. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. Now here's Suggs. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wagner. Got it.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
George left side. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Isaac. And here's Suggs. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 8. Pass to George. Maxey surveys. To the middle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Wagner, following the score by Philadelphia. Just 5 to shoot. Isaac with a screen on Oubre. And it's Wagner missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Isaac. Pass to Wagner. From down in the low post, it goes. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And the first half now in the books. Orlando ahead. They're up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
27. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan fourth shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So for Orlando right now, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the 1. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. The 3 from Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Now George. Pass to Embiid for 3. Doesn't go for him.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Wagner outside. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero surveys. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oubre against Banchero. Kicks it to George. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Pass to Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Hits the trifecta. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Carter against Embiid. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Wagner for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Banchero. Oubre against Wagner. Oubre passes to Grimes. To stop the run. Yep, that one's good. Grimes has gotten his second bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Black. No points yet. Here's Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now. Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And the dunk by Isaac.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Maxey. He has 6. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 9 points.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Edwards against Wagner. Picked by Isaac. The 3. And Wagner hits from deep. He's got 13.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Orlando. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Joel Embiid, Edwards out there with Butler, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Outside Butler. Pass to McCain. Here's Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And yep, it's good.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
Embiid with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Wendell Carter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Magic.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Now here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. Right side Carter. And Oubre comes to help. Banchero finds Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
The first free throw is good. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Pass to Banchero. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Fires in the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's George, and here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Embiid. Up and over Carter. Embiid misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Man! I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Banchero. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Suggs surveys the D. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Banchero. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes. And here's Caldwell Pope. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Suggs hits them both.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge.
run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Lonzo Ball. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the two guard. Ball from long range. Good on the triple. Ball's got the opening basket of the game for the Bulls.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
And Young, here we go. And the basket is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
That one falls.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
So it's Chicago now, following the 3 by Atlanta. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Tries it from 9. Vucevic against Okongwu. Doesn't go that time. 3-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls. It's White on the wing. Defended by Young. Pass to Giddey. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Johnson outside. Young looking around. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Okongwu with a screen on ball. And Okongwu slams it in.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the 2-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Now here's Giddey. 7 points in the game. Again, Chicago.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young pass to Okongwu. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Buzelis. This is his first free throw of the game.
Now, how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Atlanta making some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Young. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's LeVert. Okongwu with the screen for LeVert. And he's good on the 3-ball.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Outside, Jones. From the arc. No good on that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to a single point after the basket from Jones.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Rizachet, defended by Dosunmu. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. LeVert with a wide open look. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. LeVert's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. And they have not overcome that.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for George Niang. Daniels is checked in for Mann. Young is subbed in for Riza. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's 7 points for Trae Young.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Giddey, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one with no hesitation.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. With some arc, Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Buzelis for 3. He's off on that one. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Young. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Young's got 9.
Now, if you overplay Trae Young, he will go right by you. He's going to make that adjustment.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Buzelis. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 1.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Here's Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Riza in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Riza. He's got 5. Now, here is Young. 5 to shoot. Pass to Riza. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 3. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And the defense right now just guessing what they need to do to shut down Josh Giddey.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Okongwu with it. Back to Daniels. Here's Young driving to the basket. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
White looking around. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Paul with a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Young. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Showing no mercy. Young gets free with the cutting dribble move.
Outside, White. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Tries from 10. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Reza Shea. Back to Young. Driving in. That one misses. Excellent D there from Ball. Outside, White. Takes a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. Young outside. Nails it with a hand in his face. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we know Young's not the biggest guy, but he's good at maintaining control when he gets contact.
Ball dishes to White. Vucevic up top. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. And here's Vucevic. The Bulls need to get a shot off here to end the drought. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Inside, Giddey has to count on some creativity and some agility. Hard for him to muscle through the defense.
Ball against Young. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Trae Young, he's feeling it. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Jones. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Williams, a screen on LeVert. Dosunmu. A three-pointer is right on target. Dosunmu's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Capella. Man in the corner. Traps in the tray. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Okongwu. And it goes down 2 points.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Vucevic.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Okongwu with a screen on White. Daniel from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Pass to Vucevic. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Here's Young. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Ball. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. And that one, good. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And Young, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 24.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. And it's Vucevic missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Ball, the bounce pass. Shoots a fader. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Pass to Vucevic. Ball from long range. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we got the intentional foul.
At the line for Atlanta.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And so the Hawks take the win. It was up. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for
Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Bancaro and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And it's Mathurin missing. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Bancaro. There's a screen. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Nembhard. Nails it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Now here's Halliburton. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Right side Mathurin. Another three for Indiana.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Suggs surveys the D. The three is up. Mathurin with a rebound. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Mathurin.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Halliburton. Can't hit from in close.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Bancaro. Indiana with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Siakam. Over Bancaro. And Indiana misses again. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's stolen. Now the Pacers on the move. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Yeah, if you're going to concede the three-point shot to Tyrese Halliburton, he knows what a high-value shot that is.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Back to McConnell. Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Carter. 5 to shoot. McConnell from outside. And Indiana misses again. On the wing, Suggs. That one goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Pacers out in front, up by 5. Stay with us. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Goga Batadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Banchero, then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac, the kick out to Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Now Halliburton, 6 points for him. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Batadze, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The 11-footer. And another basket for Orlando. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Banchero right side. And the bucket is good. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
McConnell outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Neesmith. Toppin, a screen on Anthony. Back to Toppin. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. A line change here for Orlando. Suggs with the bucket.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Siakam outside. For three, Mathurin. Rebounded by Suggs.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Wagner. They set the screen. Wagner outside. Going inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
Neesmith, he's checked in for McConnell.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to single.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Siakam. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Now, this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
Wagner, left side. Picked by Carter. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Nimhard outside. Turner passes to Mathurin. Here's Siakam. And the The shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. He has 6.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Indiana ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans' half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. He's covered by Siakam. Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter Jr. rises up, gets the ball mid-flight, and sends it home.
Suggs against Halliburton. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Wagner finds Banchero. Suggs with it. Carter, a screen on Halliburton. The 3 from Suggs. Hits the three-pointer. Suggs has got 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Over to the left wing. He shoots. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Halliburton. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Second chance shot. Carter, the pass to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Indiana has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Halliburton for 3, and that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Banchero no good. Indiana leading by 5. Oh! Halliburton scoring amongst the trees.
One thing I love about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy willing to mix it up down low. He doesn't say, I'm going to settle for jumpers. I'm coming right at you.
Banchero against Siakam. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 12.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Turner. Now Siakam. And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he comes up with a bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
on Suggs. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Carter, a screen on Siakam. Here's Banchero. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at point guard.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Pass to Halliburton. Neesmith with it. Toppin outside. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero outside. Over Halliburton. Here's Black. Sends it home from 3-point land. Black's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton outside. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And he makes it. Halliburton's got 22.
Boy, momentum on the drive. Halliburton pushes his way through the defense. Nice.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Suggs. Lays it up and banks it in.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Halliburton. Up top, Suggs. Defended by Halliburton. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
Turner, a screen on Suggs. Three-pointer, Halliburton. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Siakam. No good. A bit long that time.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Bancaro in the post. Working on Siakam. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Nembhard outside. And connects from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Bancaro no good. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Timeout called, the Magic. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Suggs against Halliburton. The kick out to Bancaro. Suggs outside. Lets the three fly. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And you can run offense through Bancaro time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he's unable to get the second one. Suggs outside. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. For the win! Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Here's Suggs, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, small forward.
Yeah, this is a part of Bancaro's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Launches a 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Suggs. Great D that time from Halliburton. Indiana trailing here. Siakam in the post. Guarded by Bancaro. Nembhard outside. Clock at 6. Sinks it from distance.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Here's Bancaro. It falls!
Oh, no holding back from Bancaro. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Halliburton surveys the floor. And it's in.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Pass to Ben Carroll. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, you need a forward who can get those freebies. Ben Carroll looking to be that guy for this team.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Yes! This is what the team likes about Maverick. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And Carroll left side. Excellent D there from Siakam. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And here's Indiana now. The lead is 2. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Suggs outside. Puts up a 3. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Halliburton with the ball. He shoots it. It's good! And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the